Up. Alright. Yesterday we were discussing about the friction. In friction, I said two types are there. One is which one? Static friction. Another is dynamic friction. So in static friction, one more type of friction is there. What is that? Limiting friction. In static friction only one more friction is there. That friction will be there for each and every body. So that we call as limiting friction, otherwise maximum static friction. When static friction will arise? Whenever the body is at rest. Kinetic friction is, or dynamic friction is whenever the body is moving. Whenever the body is moving, at that time kinetic friction will be there. Now, whenever the body is in rest, nothing but here the body is in rest of mass m. Body is in rest of mass m. Now, whenever I apply the force of F on this, I have to apply minimum 100 newtons to move this body. Whenever I apply 100 newtons, then only I can overcome the friction and then I can move the body. So here, I apply first of all 20 newtons of force. Then can I move the body? No. At that time friction is there or not there? Friction is there. Friction is there, so only it is in contact with the ground, otherwise it will be slippery, otherwise slides. So here I applied 20 newtons of force, then friction is there. What is that? Nothing but we call it as static friction. That static friction is how much now? Nothing but 20 newtons. Whenever I apply plus 30 newtons, then can I move the body? I cannot move the body. Then what is the static friction value? 50. Why? Because whatever the external force is there, with that it will be adjusting itself. So only we call it as what? Self-adjusting friction. Now, if I increase my value up to 50, it is ready to move. It is just about to move. At that time, here what is the maximum friction now here? 100. So maximum friction is 100. That maximum friction what we call as limiting friction. Now the body is about to move. It is not yet moved. I applied only 100. If I apply plus 1 newtons, nothing but at that time what happens? It will move. Then which friction will be there? Kinetic friction will be there. Now static friction is mainly, you have to understand that whenever I apply a force on the block, whatever the force applied, that will be equals to the static friction value until the body moves. Until unless the body moves, the external force is equals to the static friction value. Then what is the limiting friction means? Limiting friction always, I can say that F is directly proportional to M. For example, if I take more heavier body, can I move it fast? No. Can I move it easily? No. More heavier body, nothing but? No, I cannot move that much easily. Why? Because on that more mg is acting. See that here, capital M, more mass is there. So down who is there? Mg. Upwards who is there? Normal reaction. Now I want to move this one, nothing but I want to overcome this normal reaction first of all. I want to overcome this mg first of all. And now some contact force only, no? I have to overcome this contact force, so that only I can move this one. So whenever I am moving this one, for example I have taken more heavier body, then can I say the friction is more? More heavier, nothing but friction is more, right? Yes. Whenever the more heavier, nothing but can I say more normal reaction? Yes. Then the frictional force is directly proportional to normal reaction. Whenever I increase the normal reaction, then friction also increases. Now this proportionality will be removed by a constant called as what? Coefficient of friction. Mu is called as coefficient of friction. Now F is equals to mu n. This is the limiting friction value. Nothing but the maximum friction that can be applied between the surfaces whenever the body is in rest. Whenever the body is in rest, the maximum friction is this much. After that, what happening? This is the fixed value for each and everything. That is the fixed value. But which will be changing until the body moves? The static friction will change. Static friction is different, limiting friction is different. Limiting friction nothing but that is a fixed value for each and every surface. So mu is the coefficient of friction for each and every surface. and the friction, limiting friction is a fixed value between the two surfaces. So that is a fixed value already. Now whenever you are moving the body, you are applying a force F here. So opposite to that, what will be acting always? Friction will be acting. So that friction is acting in backward direction. That is the static friction. Now what is the static friction here? Fs is equals to capital F until unless the body moves. Whenever the body is just ready to move, is just about to move. For example, I am standing here. Somebody is pulling me this side. So that I am not still moving. So that what is my static friction value? Whatever the applied force. Even he is just pulling me with a more force, then what happens? Static friction also more only. At one point of stage, I am just ready to move. I am just able to move. At that time, what friction I have? Limiting friction. The limiting friction is fixed only. That static friction is equals to limiting friction. Then the body will move. Always limiting friction is a fixed value. That will be always, what is the value? Mu into normal direction. This is not depending on the motion. Mu nothing but what? That is purely depends on the surface, roughness of the surface, coefficient of friction. And normal reaction is that purely depends on the weight of the body. Whatever the weight is there, that is equals to normal reaction. This one is always fixed. But what happens nothing but whenever an external force is applied on the body to move, until unless the body moves, the static friction will be equals to what? Applied force. Whenever the body is ready to move, at that time the static friction is equals to the limiting friction. So that only we call it as Fs maximum. Fs maximum or Fl. Fs maximum is equals to Fl. Whenever the body is ready to move. Until unless Fs is equals to what? Fs is equals to F. Applied force F. Whenever the body is ready to move, at that time Fs maximum is equals to Fl. Whenever the body is moving already, at that time which friction will get? Kinetic friction will get. Correct? Better. Friction. How much closer? Friction. The opposing force. The opposing force which opposes the relative motion, which opposes the relative motion of the bodies. Relative motion of the bodies. Another static friction. Static friction. Self-adjusting friction. Self-adjusting friction. It will adjust. It will adjust its value. It will adjust its value equal to applied force. Equal to applied force. Equal to applied force until the body moves. Until the body moves. When the body is about to move, the maximum static friction is equals to limiting friction. Maximum static friction is equals to limiting friction. Next, limiting friction. Friction between the surfaces. Friction between the surfaces. When the body is just about to move. When the body just about to move. At this, FL is directly proportional to M and FL is equals to mu. FL is directly proportional to M and then FL is equals to mu. What is mu called as? Coefficient of friction. Then dynamic friction. When the body is already in motion, the friction between the surfaces, called as dynamic or kinetic friction. Dynamic or kinetic friction. Now everything we will discuss about the rough surfaces only. For example, I have the block of mass M here. Downwards obviously what will be there? mg will be there. And upwards what will be there? Normal reaction. Downwards mg is there, upward normal reaction. Now, whenever the force F applied on the body, the body is still in rest only. It is not moving anywhere, it is in rest only. Now tell me what is static friction, what is the limiting friction? Body is not at moved, that is still in rest only. What is the Fs is equals to? Fs is equals to F. Always I said no, the static friction is equals to the applied force. So Fs is equals to F. Then what is the FL is equals to? FL is equals to what? FL is equals to mu into N only. I did not say that the body is ready to move. If I say that body is ready to move nothing, but at that time we can say that FL is equals to Fs maximum. Of course, always the FL is equals to itself Fs maximum. The maximum static friction it can have is what? Limiting friction only. That limiting friction is equals to what? Mu into normal reaction. Mu into normal reaction, what I can write? In the place of N, I can write as mg. So that here Fs is equals to F. Why? Because the static friction is equals to the applied force. Limiting friction formula is what I said. This one is fixed. The body is moving or not moving. It is ready to move. Otherwise, it is in rest. That is not at all necessary. Always limiting friction formula is what? Fl is equals to mu into N. The rough surface is having the coefficient of friction is mu here. So that Fl is equals to mu N. For the N, who is opposite force here? mg. Why? Because vertically it is in equilibrium. So that what I can say, N is equals to mg, then mu into mg. Here friction will be acting in this direction. Here is a static friction. Why? Because the body is still in rest only. The limiting friction is not depending on the motion. You have to remember that. The limiting friction is always fixed value. That what is that? Mu into normal reaction. That will purely depend on the surface. Surface nothing but coefficient of friction. And also normal reaction. Normal reaction nothing but what? Weight of the body only. So FL purely depends on the weight of the body and then coefficient of surface, coefficient of friction of the surface. But Fs will depends on the applied force. And Fk depends on the motion of the body. Fk nothing but what? Kinetic friction. Here, this one is fixed. If I say this is in rest or not also, you have to find out this one first of all. Whenever you find this one, while doing the problems, I tell that. If I tell only, it will copy that. Next. Only what is Fs and then what is Fs is equals to mg sin theta. Why? Because which external force is acting on the body? Mg sin theta only. Along the inclination mg sin theta is acting in this direction. Mg sin theta is acting. Then whenever there is a force, the body is still in rest only, it is not moving anywhere, it is still in rest only. So mg sin theta is the only force which is applied externally. So that the static friction is equals to what? Applied force. Which is applied force here? Mg sin theta. So that is mg sin theta. Now tell me what's the limiting friction? Fl is always is equals to what? Mu into normal reaction. For normal reaction, who is the opposite force? Mg cos theta. You remember that? See that mg will be in downward direction, and then this will be mg cos theta, and then along the inclination, what will be coming here? Mg sin theta. You remember the diagram? Yes. Opposite to normal reaction, who is there here? Mg cos theta. So that mu is equals to, I can write that mg cos theta. Here everybody, that's the answer. This is the Fs and then this is the Fl. Fl is always this one only, mu into normal reaction only. But Fs depends on the applied force. So Fs will be acting in this direction. Acceleration is zero, nothing but which velocity this is? Constant velocity, uniform velocity. That whenever the body is moving uniformly, then only the acceleration will be equals to how much? Zero. Now tell me what is the Fs and then what is the Fl? Fs is equals to mg sin theta. That's it. You cannot define Fs. Why? Because it is not mentioned about the force here. By applying force only, we are having velocity obviously. We don't know the relative force here. So of course mg sin theta is acting in downward direction only. Mg sin theta is acting in this direction. But here what they are saying? Acceleration is equals to 0. So that you cannot define nothing but the body is moving or not moving first of all. Acceleration is 0 means, is it necessary that the body is not moving? Already velocity is there here. The body is moving uniformly. What is the equilibrium definition? Either the body will be in rest or in uniform motion. The body is moving uniformly here. Whenever the body is moving uniformly, then which friction it will have? Kinetic friction it will have. Clear? Static friction is equals to what? I cannot say that static friction is there. Why? Because the body is not in rest. When static friction will come? Whenever the body is in rest, then only static friction will be there. But what is the limiting friction? Tell me. Limiting friction is equals to mu into normal reaction. So that mu into, what is the normal reaction value? Mg cos theta. That's it. For Fl, there is no necessary that the body is moving or rest or uniform motion, non-uniform motion. That and all not necessary for Fl. What is the Fl formula for us? Mu into normal reaction. That's it. Mu into mg cos theta you have to get. Clear? But this for Fs can't be defined. Because the body is moving. The body is not in rest. Everybody understood that? Here velocity is there, nothing but body is moving or in rest? Moving. Whenever it is moving, can I say that it will have static friction? What is static meaning? Whenever it is in rest, then only static friction will be there. So the body moving, nothing but Fs cannot be defined. Obviously, whenever I said already body is moving or not, what will be there always? Fl will be there. Fl is equals to what is the formula? Mu into normal reaction. That is mu into mg cos theta. Now tell me on this body friction direction. friction direction?
Downwards.
Downwards or upwards?
Downwards.
Why? Because velocity is there in this direction. The body is moving in this direction, so that friction will be to the opposite direction. That is a F. That is still in rest only.
Fs is equals to F.
Fs is equals to F. That's it. Nothing is there. The body is in rest now. The body is in rest nothing. But here every case I did not apply any force. Did I apply any force here? No, I did not apply any force. Even then the body is in rest. Here I did not apply the force, I applied the velocity. So that even then body is moving with what acceleration? Acceleration 0. Now here, whenever I apply the force also, then what happening? Nothing but the body is in still rest only. You don't confuse for the horizontal and then this surface. In horizontal surface, whenever I apply the force in horizontal direction, there is no other forces are there. So only what I said, Fs is equals to F. But here, one more force is there. Which force that is? Along the inclination, mg sin theta is there. Mg sin theta is there in this direction. Whenever the F is applied in this direction, friction will be there in which direction? Opposite direction. So this is the friction direction. So I said it is in rest. Along the inclination, the body is in equilibrium. Equilibrium nothing but what I can say, all downward force is equals to upward forces. So that downward force Fs plus mg sin theta is equals to capital F. Then Fs is equals to what I can write? F minus mg sin theta. On the horizontal surface, whatever you said that is correct only. Fs is equals to the applied force. You got correct thought only, but here it will changes. Why? Because along the inclination there is a one more force. Here along the surface there is no other force. If I say here F1 nothing but, at that time what you will say?
F minus.
F is equals to F1 plus Fs. Then Fs is equals to F minus F1. We did not take in that case here, but here we are getting that case, that is mg sin theta is there along the inclination. Whenever the mg sin theta is there along the inclination, at that time you have to see the body is moving, otherwise it is in rest. It is in rest, so always friction will act opposite to the applied force. So that applied force is there in this direction, nothing but it will act opposite to the tendency of the motion, by the way. So here F is applied in this direction, friction is acting in the opposite direction. Now it is in rest nothing but equilibrium. Equilibrium means what I can write, all downward forces equals to upward forces. So Fs plus mg sin theta equals to F. Then Fs is equals to what I can write, F minus mg sin theta. That is the static friction. Very very important. Confuses. Then Fl is equals to what I can say, mu into normal reaction. There is no change in that. That is how much? Mu mg cos theta. This is the Fl. Now, it's very important to see that. Try that first and explain after. A truck is there. On that a block M kept. On the truck a block M kept. Two persons are there, two observers are there. One person is on the truck. Let me take this is person A. Another person E is standing on the ground. This is person B. Person A is there on the truck and then person B is on the ground. Now the truck is accelerating with acceleration A. Then you have to describe the static friction as well as the limiting friction with respect to person A separately, with respect to person B separately. Why? Both will be observing same things, or otherwise different things. Same.
Different one.
See, the truck is accelerating. Truck is, yes, very good program. Truck is accelerating nothing but it just depends on the frame of reference. See that the person is there on the ground, his frame of reference is different. Why? Because he is standing on the ground. Another person is where he is in the truck. He is moving already. Moving nothing but his frame of reference will be different. So that who is having inertial frame of reference here, who is having non-inertial frame of reference?
A is having non-inertial.
A is having non-inertial frame of reference. Why? Because the truck is accelerating. Truck is accelerating, so that A is having a non-inertial frame of reference. So for the non-inertial frame of reference, Newton's laws are applicable or not applicable? Not applicable. So to make it applicable, what do you have to apply? Pseudo-laws. And then for person B is standing on the ground. On the ground, nothing but which frame of reference? Inertial frame of reference. So for inertial frame of reference, you have to apply the Newton's laws as it is. Clear? Can you try now? Try that. For both static friction will be there. Don't make the problem simple by taking not defined not defined. Otherwise, some of the people are taking it as 0. What correct as 0 name? Shall I? Yes. For both, first of all, free body diagrams are different. For A, free body diagram is different. For B, also free body diagram is different. First of all, we will discuss about A. for A. Whenever the body, the truck is moving with what acceleration? Acceleration A. Where A is on the truck. On the truck, nothing but which frame that is? Non-inertial frame. Whenever he is in non-inertial frame, so that he will observe on the block what force is acting. What A will observe on the pseudo force is acting. Oh, you are not getting that. Or A is there on the inertial, on the non-inertial frame. Then what he will observe? Nothing but he will observe a pseudo force. To balance just to make the Newton's second law applicable, what force will be applied there? Pseudo force will be applied. So that A will observe the pseudo force on the block. Pseudo force will act in which direction? Opposite to the applied force. That is the AP pseudo force. Whenever the pseudo force is acting in this direction, now you just leave about the external acceleration. We are talking about only block here. So whenever the pseudo force is acting in this direction, where the friction will act? Opposite to the pseudo force. Acceleration is there in this direction, so the friction will act in opposite direction. This is the Fs value. So clearly Fs is equals to what I can write? M into AP. M into AP. M into AP nothing but M into AP is equals to, can I say minus A? Both are equal and opposite always. So that what I can write? Minus MA. That is the pseudo force. Well, that is a static friction. Fs is equals to, generally what I said, static friction is equals to the applied force. Whenever you take the applied force, nothing but what applied force is acting on the block is important. With respect to each person it will changes. So here person A is standing on the non-inertial frame. So that on the block which will be acting? Pseudo force will be acting. So the pseudo force will act opposite to the applied force. So this is the applied force, opposite to the pseudo force is acting. As the pseudo force is acting in this direction on the block, the static friction will act opposite to that, that is Fs here. Fs is equals to mass into acceleration. F force is equals to what? Fs is equals to F. F is equals to what? Mass into acceleration. Which acceleration is there here? Pseudo force acceleration. Pseudo acceleration is there. So M into AP. M into, what is the AP value? AP is equals to minus A. So that M into minus A, that is equals to minus M. That is the static friction. Next one is limiting friction. Limiting friction is what? Mu into normal reaction. Is there any change in that? Nothing. So that mu into what I can write? Mg. Because the person A is in non-inertial frame. Next for the B. For B, the free body diagram will be different here. So B is standing here and then he is observing her. Whenever the B is standing here and then observing, he is in which frame? Inertial frame of reference. Is there any need of pseudo force here? No need of pseudo force. So that the truck is moving in this direction with acceleration here nothing but the block also gaining the acceleration in the same direction only as for the inertial frame person. Okay, the block also gaining the acceleration in the same direction. Whenever the acceleration is there in this direction, where the friction will be there? Friction will be there in opposite direction. So directly Fs is equals to what I can write? M into A. Directly F is equals to M into. Then Fl is equals to again what? Mu into normal reaction, that is mu into Mg. Now you might be think that both are same, why to take this much of derivation and all. Here it is okay. Here minus came. If you are taking wrong direction of friction, nothing but your free body diagram only wrong. Generally what you will take nothing but acceleration is there in this direction, so that friction will be there in opposite direction. Generally you will consider that only. But you have to observe that the observer is there in the inertial frame of reference or non-inertial frame of reference. He is in non-inertial frame of reference, then the friction will be opposite to the direction whichever you thought. Clear? You thought in this direction, but because the person is in non-inertial frame, then the friction is opposite to that direction. Clear? So that here Fs is acting. You have to observe mainly for this kind of problems. This kind of problems are important. For this kind of problems, you have to observe mainly where the observer is there. He is in an inertial frame or otherwise non-inertial frame. Inertial frame means whatever the truck acceleration, the same will be there for the block acceleration. For the non-inertial frame, you have to take a pseudo force. then friction direction also changes. So don't do directly, just observe the things and then don't draw the friction in opposite directions. So if I have this kind of thing here, what I can write, MAP is equals to minus Fs whenever it is still in rest. Correct? So here what we get, A is equals to Fs we will get directly. Clear everybody? Yes? Write that. Any hint you want to write, you can write that. Directly you cannot remember that. Which number is this? Fifth or sixth?
Fifth one.
Now tell me what is Fs and then what is F. Huh? Rest. The clock is still in rest. What is Fs is equals to what is Fl is equals to? What is that? Yes, Fs is equals to? Yes, very good. Very good students. And what about the Fl?
Mu into
Mu into?
energy.
Mu into? Mu into F. Very good. Very good, Pramod. See that here. I have applied the force of F. For example, I kept this as a block. I have taken this as a block and then I kept to the board like this. Whenever I leave, then what happens? It will fall down. Correct? So I don't want it to fall down. So what happening? Nothing but I am applying an external force. Are you able to see that? Yes. Now whenever I apply the external force here, if external force is not there, the body have the tendency to move in which direction? If the force is there or not there, always the tendency is there in which direction? It will come in this direction? No, it will go only in the downward direction. So it is going downward direction because of which force? Which force is there downward? Gravitational force is there. So that what happening here? Mg is acting in downward direction. Mg is acting in downward direction. Because of that Mg, the body is having the tendency to move in which direction? Downward direction. Whenever it is having the tendency to move in downward direction, where the friction will act? Friction will act opposite to the force, otherwise opposite to the motion. Opposite to the motion. Tendency of the relative motion it will act. I said already. It will act. It will oppose always relative motion of the bodies. You should not think that always the friction will act opposite to the force. Friction will have the direction opposite to the motion of the body. The motion of the body will be there in which direction? Downward direction. So that friction will act in which direction? Upward direction. Clear everybody? So that if I apply F here, nothing but you don't think that friction will act in this direction. Understand? So the body is able to move. The body is having a tendency to move in the downward direction, nothing but friction will act in which direction? Upward direction. It is moving in downward direction because of which force? Mg. So that now external force is how much? Nothing but Mg only. For the motion of the body, what is the force? Nothing but Mg. Now what you can tell? Fs is equals to what I can write? Mg. Fs is equals to the force only, no? External force only. Which is the external force here? Mg is the external force. Now you come to the F. What is the Fl formula for us? Mu into normal reaction. mu into normal reaction wave is nothing but what? That is a contact force. Always it will be perpendicular to the contact. That is what a normal reaction means. So which is the contact surface here? This is the contact. Perpendicular to that, nothing but in which direction? Which direction? See that this is the contact. In this direction, the normal reaction will happen. On the body, don't take on the wall. You have to take on the body only. So on the body, the normal reaction is acting in this direction, nothing but. So mu into, in the place of normal reaction, what I can write? F I can write. Why? Because this is an equilibrium, of course. Left side force is equal to right side forces. Clear, everybody? So how we got here mg? Fs is equal to mg. What's the reason? The body is moving in which direction? Downward direction. The body can move. It is not moving yet. The body can move in which direction? Downward direction. Because of which force? mg. So the body can move in the downward direction, nothing but friction will be opposite to the motion. Opposite to the motion, nothing but motion is there in downward direction. Opposite to the nothing but upward direction. So Fs is equals to the force which is causing the motion. Which force is causing the motion here? mg. So that is Fs is equals to mg. Fl is equals to mu into normal reaction. Mu into, what is the normal reaction here? Normal reaction will be always away from the contact and then perpendicular to the contact. Like that it will be there. So that whenever I apply the n in this direction, then force is there in this direction and then n is in this direction. What is the Fl for us? Mu into normal reaction, mu into what is the applied force opposite to n? F is the applied force, so that Fl is equals to mu into F. In all the cases we were taking that Fl is equals to mu mg. But in this case that will be wrong. Why? Because in all the cases we have taken the horizontal surface. Now we are taking the vertical surface. Clear, everybody? Any confusion in this? No, right? Okay. Important. That one is important. Next one, angle of friction. Angle of friction. Next, angle of friction. Angle of friction. Now, let me take, I have a body of mass here on the rough surface. So whenever it is there on the rough surface, first of all, how many contact forces are there? Only one contact force. Two contact force is there. One is normal reaction, another is friction. So that here normal reaction is acting in which direction? Upward direction. Upward direction, nothing but in this direction normal reaction is acting. And then opposite to the motion, for example, motion is there in this direction, but opposite to the motion who is acting? Friction is acting. So whenever I have a normal reaction here and then I have the friction here, where will get the resultant? Diagonally in this direction, northwest direction here. So that in northwest direction, I have the resultant. I have the resultant, let me take that is R. Now, the angle between the resultant and the normal reaction called as angle of friction. Clear? So here I will take it as alpha. So what is the angle of friction? Nothing but the angle between the resultant and then normal reaction. For which resultant is drawn? For which one? For which vector the resultant is drawn? Normal reaction and then friction. Here, whenever the body is on the surface, there are two contact forces, of course. One is normal reaction away from the contact and also friction along the contact. Friction will be there always along the contact. So along the contact friction is there and then away from the contact what is there? Normal reaction. The resultant between them is I am taking as R. So the angle between R and N is called as what? Angle of friction. So whenever there is an angle of friction, then clearly can I write that R bar is equals to F bar the vectors. Hypotenuse is equals to adjacent plus opposite. So that r bar is equals to f bar plus n bar. Now from this I want tan alpha. Tan alpha is equals to what I can write? Tell me. Tan alpha is equals to opposite by adjacent, right? Who is opposite for alpha? F. And then F divided by n. So limiting friction is what is the formula? Mu into n by n. N gets cancelled. Then tan alpha is equals to mu. Very important. Tan alpha is equals to mu. Or the angle alpha is equals to what I can write? Tan inverse of mu. Very important. And after that, I want the resultant. Whenever you want the resultant, modulus of r bar is equals to what I can write? Under root f square plus n square. So under root f square. F nothing but what is the formula? Mu into n whole square plus n square. From that what I can take outside? N square I can take outside so that n will come out. Then mu square plus 1. In the place of n, what I can write? N is equals to what? Of course, mg only. So that mg into under root mu square plus 1. Whenever they ask the resultant of the normal reaction and then friction is mg into under root mu square plus 1. Always they will define the mu value for the rough surface. Okay. So clearly just listen again. Angle of friction nothing but the angle between the resultant drawn for normal reaction and then friction and normal reaction. Nothing but where we are drawing the resultant. For which one you are drawing the resultant? Friction and then normal reaction. Now the angle is between what? R and N. R is the resultant of friction and normal reaction. The angle between the resultant and then N is called as angle of friction. You just remember that you have to take it as R and then N, angle between the R and N. So here R bar is equals to clearly what I can write? F bar plus N bar. Then tan alpha is equals to opposite by adjacent. Who is opposite here? F and then adjacent is N. Fl is equals to what is the formula? Of course, mu into N. N gets cancelled. Tan alpha is equals to mu. Then alpha is equals to tan inverse of mu. Then modulus of R bar is equals to under root F square plus N square from the vector here. Then F nothing but mu n whole square and then plus n square. From that I have taken n outside. In the place of n what I can write? Mg. That's it. Modulus of R bar equals to mg into under root mu square plus 1. Here, I got angle of friction. The angle between R and N. The angle between R and N. Where R is the resultant of friction and normal reaction. R is the resultant of friction and normal reaction. Copy that, everything copy. Clear? Finish? Example. Next, angle of repose. Angle of repose, we'll take it as theta. Now, what is the angle of repose means? For example, if I take the inclined plane and I have taken a block M. Whenever I place the block M on the inclined plane, immediately it will fall down. No, right? For example, I have taken this as a inclined plane and then I am placing the vector here. Now it is straight, otherwise it is some angular.
Straight.
Look at that property. It's an angle, no? Did it start its motion? No. I'm just lifting it. It is not yet started. Still lifting, not yet started. Still lifting, then what happening? It is starting the motion. So that angle we call as angle of repose. Nothing but the angle where the body is about to start. That angle we call as angle of repose. Clear? Everybody understood, right? So here, whenever I have taken the body horizontally, so it is not, there is no chance to move. So here I am just lifting, it is not moving, still I am lifting, I am checking the angles, it is not moving. Now I am still lifting, then the body is starting. So this angle what I can call as angle of repose. Clear? Everybody understood, right? So the angle at which, of the angle of the inclination at which the body just started to move. The body just begins its motion. That angle we call as angle of repose. It will be denoted by what? Theta. Now, whenever the angle of repose is theta, now downwards what force will be there here? mg sin theta. Opposite to the normal reaction, what will be there? mg cos theta. Now the body have the tendency to move in which direction? Downward direction. So the friction will act in which direction? Opposite direction. So that upwards on the inclined plane. So clearly, whenever the body is ready to move, I said, ready to move, nothing but which friction will be there? Ready to move. Limiting friction. The maximum static friction only, no? That is the limiting friction we take as. So Fl is equals to the limiting friction you have to take. That is what? Mu into normal reaction. So mu into what is the normal reaction here? mg cos theta. And then for this limiting friction, who is opposing here? mg sin theta. The body is not yet moved. It is ready to move. Ready to move nothing but it is still in rest only. So this is still in rest only, about to move. Now mg gets cancelled. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta is equals to mu. And theta is equals to tan inverse of mu. For both same only. Everything is same only. Angle of friction and then angle of contact. Here both are tan inverse of mu only. But there is a lot of variation between them. Here I am talking about which plane? Inclined plane. Here I am talking about the horizontal plane only, but the resultant this one is. Here this angle belongs to what? Angle of inclination. This angle belongs to what? The angle between the resultant and normal reaction. You have to remember that properly. Angle of friction nothing but the angle between the resultant and the normal reaction is the angle of friction. Angle of repose nothing but the angle of inclination at which the body is just about to move. The body just starts the motion. Whenever I am increasing the angle, whenever I put horizontal like this, it is not moved. Like this I am increasing, at this angle only the body is about to move. That angle what we call as angle of repose. So in that angle of repose, otherwise angle of inclination or angle of sliding also we can take it as. Why? Because the body is starting sliding there only. Angle of sliding also we can take. So here whenever it is started to move, at that time here normal reaction and then opposite to normal reaction which is there mg cos theta. mg sin theta is there in downward direction. The body has the tendency to move in which direction? Downward direction. Then friction will be in opposite direction. So that friction is equals to mg sin theta and the normal reaction is equals to mg cos theta. Now for the limiting friction, what is the limiting friction? Fl is equals to mu into normal reaction. This is the limiting friction. Now this limiting friction is equals to Fs maximum. Why Fs maximum here? Because the body is about to move. It is just about to start sliding. So that the static friction will be the maximum static friction. That maximum static friction is equals to limiting friction. So that static friction value is how much now? Tell me. mg sin theta equals to mu into normal reaction. Then from that theta is equals to what we got? Tan inverse of mu. Clear everybody? Copy that. Angle of repose, right, first of all. The angle of inclination at which the body is about to slide on the inclined plane. Draw the diagram and then copy everything. Why the Fs is reaching Fs maximum here? Because the body is just about to slide, otherwise just about to move. Today afternoon I will take the class. At that time I will discuss the paper. Question paper, okay na? Next one, pushing and pulling. We discussed already pushing and pulling. In that, in which case normal reaction will be more? In pushing or in pulling? Now in common mechanics we discussed without friction. Whenever I apply the force on the block, pushing, at that time normal reaction is more. Otherwise, whenever I am pulling the block, at that time the normal reaction is more. While pushing case only normal reaction is more. Why? Because we are pressing that. Whenever we are pressing that, but we are applying the extra force there. Whenever you are applying the extra force on the body, then what happens? Your normal reaction also increases. Whenever you are pulling nothing but you are taking force from the body. Whenever you are taking out nothing but normal reaction will increases or decreases? Decreases. Good morning, madam. Last. Good morning. अच्छा कोने में बैठ के सो जा रहे. Come this side. Come this side. Come there. No, you don't want to sleep on me. You don't want to sleep on, you want to sleep on. See, whenever your friends are sleeping, no, don't sing. Don't sing Jolapata for them. Jolapata means while sleeping, mothers will sing, no, that song. Lalipata. So, don't sing that. You just wake up them, you just slap them and then you will wake up. You have to wake up them. This side, they will be, if you lie also, I don't want to, I will not see only this side. So only so many people are sitting this side. Correct candidates, everybody is sitting here only. Next one, what I said, pushing and pulling, no? Pushing and pulling, in that first of all pushing. Pushing case. So here I have a block of mass m on the rough surface. Coefficient of friction of the rough surface is how much? Mu here. Now I applied a force F to push the block at an angle theta with the horizontal. Whenever I apply a force F on the block at an angle theta with the horizontal. Now tell me the normal reaction will increase or not? Whenever we are pushing, at that time normal reaction will increase. When the normal reaction increases, can I say that friction is more? Why? Because friction is directly proportional to normal reaction. No, I said that already. So that whenever the friction is more here, I have to apply more force to move this one. So that you just tell me pushing is easier or pulling is easier?
Pulling is easier.
F here. Then horizontal component is what here? F cos theta. In which direction? Direction of F cos theta. Along this axis. Along the opposite axis. Why? Because this force is towards the body. So this force also will be what? Towards the body only, that is F cos theta. And one more component is what? F sin theta. Downward direction, F sin theta. Should not take it as upward direction. This is towards the body means every component also will be towards the body only. Now this got cancelled. After dividing, this is not there, of course. Now here downwards who is there again? Mg is there. Upwards who is there? Normal reaction. Now whenever I am pushing in this direction, the body have the tendency to move in which direction? Right side direction. Correct? So that where the friction will act in opposite direction. Clear? So that what you can write? The body is still in rest only. So what you can write? F cos theta is equals to Fs. So that F cos theta is equals to Fs. Then all upward forces equals to downward forces. What is the upward force here? Normal reaction. N is equals to what is the downward forces? F sin theta plus mg. Don't think that F sin theta is there above the body so that it is an upward direction. Direction is different. That is just above the body only, but the direction is in which direction? Downward direction. So that upward force equals to 2 downward forces here, that is F sin theta and plus mg. Whenever the body is just about to move, can I say that this is the limiting friction? Static friction is equals to limiting friction. Now F cos theta is equals to limiting friction value is what? Mu into normal reaction. Mu into what is the normal reaction value here? F sin theta plus mg. So that F cos theta is equals to mu into F sin theta plus mg. So here normal reaction is equals to F sin theta plus mg, nothing but more normal reaction, less normal reaction. More normal reaction. Why? Because for mg is the original normal reaction. For that we are getting extra force. What is that? F sin theta. So that normal reaction is increasing here. Whenever the normal reaction is increasing, then applied force to move the friction also will increases. So this one is applied force to move the body. That is what? F cos theta. Who is responsible for moving body here? F cos theta only. So F cos theta also should increases. Whenever both are equal, at that time it is in rest. Whenever F cos theta greater than mu into F sin theta plus mg, at that time what happens? The body will move. I said that F cos theta is greater than mu into this value. Then what happens? Body will move or in rest? It will move. It is equal, just about to move. Whenever it is greater, then body will move upwards. Then, whenever you observe the pulling case, observe the pulling case. Here I am pulling in this direction with applied force F with horizontal theta. Now, downwards who is there? mg. Upwards who is there? Normal reaction. Now, whenever the theta is there here, means in this direction, what you get? F cos theta. Pulling now, it is going away, nothing but F cos theta also will go away from the body only. And also, can I say F sin theta also go away from the body? F sin theta also will go away from the body. Why here downwards, why here upwards? Pushing, nothing but we are applying on the body, towards the body, so that this is also towards the body. And then this one we are applying away from the body, so everything is away from the body only. Now F gets cancelled, F is not there now. Why? Because we have taken 2 components here. Don't consider that, that's it. So F cos theta is there in this direction, nothing but the body have the tendency to move in which direction? Right side direction, no? Why? Because F cos theta is applied in right side direction. Then friction is acting in opposite direction. Now what we can write? Here F cos theta is equals to again what? F cos theta is equals to F. Then normal reaction is equals to upward force is equals to downward forces. No. What are the upward forces here? N plus F sin theta. N plus F sin theta is equals to downward forces mg. Then N is equals to mg minus F sin theta. Then F cos theta is equals to mu into normal reaction. Normal reaction is what? Mg minus F sin theta. Now which F cos cos theta is more? Pushing the pulling the? Pushing F cos theta is more nothing but we have to apply more force to push than pull. Apply, you understand that here F cos theta is responsible for the motion I said. So that F cos theta is equals to mu into mg minus F sin theta. mg minus F sin theta is nothing but less force or more force? Less force as compared to this one. So which will be easier? Pulling will be easier than pushing. Better. ರಚು ನೈಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನೀನು? Everybody sitting now today? Is breakfast in hostel? ಟಮಾಟ ಪಲಾವ್ ದರ್ಸಿ ಟಮಾಟ ಒಂದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಹೊಸ ಬಂದಿರಲ್ಲ ಈ 1 ವೀಕ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಪ ಅವಾಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ನಿಜನೂ ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Clear? Last problem. ತುಂಬಾ ಬೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಬೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.